We begin with breaking news out of Surfside. Crews are on the scene of a building collapse. CBS 4's Brooke Shafer is there live with the breaking details. We want to get right to her. We have a lot of questions. Brooke, what can you tell us?
Well, Francis, unfortunately, a lot of questions, still waiting on a lot of information from officials on exactly what is happening here at this scene. But this is a remarkable scene here. I'm going to step out of the way just so we can really give you a situationer. This is about 87th and Collins right here, and I believe my photographer is going to zoom into the building that crews are responding to this morning. We can tell you there has been a partial collapse of the building. This is about 87th and Collins. Again, this is in Surfside, just north of Miami Beach. At this point, though, this morning, we do not know how many people are hurt and if anyone is still trapped inside. We do know, though, that this building was occupied when that partial collapse happened. A huge presence of first responders out here from across South Florida. I can tell you, I'm even looking at a Broward fire rescue truck that drove down here to assist in this effort. And we actually spoke with a man who lived in the building next door. He said that at some point overnight, he said the building shook. And he said he looked out, he couldn't see anything. He said he thought it was a storm. So still, again, Francis, a lot of questions out here, a pretty remarkable scene. Police actually keeping us a little bit farther back, so we cannot see the damage to this building. We only have some pictures that we have posted on our social media if you want to get a closer look to that. But again, Francis, really just a lot of questions here still this morning.
Yeah, and obviously, Brooke, you mentioned just a huge scene out there. We were told by Miami-Dade Fire Rescue more than 80 rescue units. Give us an idea of how long it took to get there, because I know just that process was very chaotic this morning.
How long it took for us to get here, Francis? Is that what you're asking?
just kind of give me a picture of that scene, because, you know, there's a lot we can't see. As you mentioned, it's really hard to get to that specific area. Tell me a little bit about your process this morning getting there.
Sure. It wasn't too difficult, you know, we are stationed in Doral, so getting from Doral all the way over here, you know, it's early in the morning, so not a whole lot of traffic there. But really, once we got to the beach, we were probably within, you know, a mile of the scene, and you could already start seeing, you know, police officers and flashing lights. And I'll step out of the way again, because I think that it's really important to show you just how massive this presence is. We have firefighters, police officers, just first responders really scattered across this scene. And again, they are from all over. We have Miami-Dade Fire Rescue out here as well, Miami Beach, Broward Sheriff's Office. I mean, this really, when you talk about a multi-agency presence, this is certainly one out here this morning.
And Brooke, you know, we are always on social media checking, you know, what people are saying, seeing a lot of chatter, a lot of people posting witness video. Are you seeing a lot of people in the area there as well that you've been able to talk to, other than that man you mentioned who lived in a building next door?
We haven't spoken with anybody who lived in the building just yet. Again, we're still really trying to figure out, you know, what the situation is there as far as, you know, anyone injured is concerned, and if, God forbid, anyone is trapped in the building. But there are some people around here, people who kind of just live in the area, and I think we're curious. You know, you wake up, you look outside, and there is just, you know, a massive first responder presence and flashing lights everywhere. So a lot of sort of onlookers here, but yeah, like you said, we have not at this point been able to speak with anybody who was in the building at the time of this partial collapse. And again, it happened, you know, pretty much a nightmare situation. Happened early this morning. As you can imagine, people were probably asleep. You know, it's a weekday. People were asleep, getting ready for the next work day. And so at this point, yes, we do know it was occupied. We have video of rescue crews taking some people out of the building. But that important information on how many people are hurt and if anyone is trapped inside, that we're still waiting to hear back.
You know, a lot of unanswered questions, but just the response, that large presence. You mentioned a lot of onlookers. What are they saying, or are you getting any sort of a feeling of how people are this morning? I mean, are people worried? Is there a sense of chaos? Have things calmed down? Have you been able to see any sort of transport situations? Because it's one of those situations, Brooke, where, you know, we don't know of any injuries or fatalities yet, but just based off that massive response and of course you being there at the scene.
Yeah, you know, Francis, we are pretty far back. We're still probably a couple of blocks from the building itself. So we can't really see any of the action, and police were, kind of keeping us far back because at this point, there is a partially collapsed building. So obviously, fire rescue want to make sure that the area is safe as well. So, we're going to be pretty far back from that scene. So we have not been able to see any transports or anything like that. I wouldn't say that it is chaotic, but it's certainly a lot of first responders, firefighters, police officers here. It is certainly a massive scene, and I don't think that is an understatement at all. I think really the feeling around here is there are a lot of onlookers, a lot of people who are curious as to what is going on here. Again, you can imagine waking up in the middle of the night, people who live around here, looking outside and seeing, flashing lights surrounding their neighborhood. Again, like I said earlier, we did hear from a guy who lives next door. He said he looked outside and he thought there was a storm. That's how, crazy the debris was, you can assume, flying around. So, hopefully, though, again, we just got here probably within the last 15 minutes. Hopefully, we'll be able to chat with a couple more people and, sort of figure out a little bit more what's going on here.
All right, we are going to give our reporter Brooke Shafer live there on the scene some more time to gather. As she mentioned, they just arrived on scene not too long ago, and as you can see, she is closer to the front, but you saw those images there showing the partial collapse on the backside of this Surfside apartment building. Just to recap some of what Brooke mentioned, a large police presence, fire rescue presence as well, more than 80 Miami-Dade fire rescue crews responding. We also know that there are technical rescue teams on scene. So what that means specifically are people who are trained to either remove people from confined spaces like those high-rise apartment buildings. But we are still waiting this morning to hear about any confirmation of injuries or potential fatalities. Just an awful story to wake up to. Brooke, thank you very much.